Hi guys, it's Dan, and today I am doing a video on a time where I was shot at, and then after that my car was stolen. But before we start, can we just what I did, it's Saturday night, and you think, oh, well, any normal teenager would go out on a Saturday night, but no. I'm watching Cops, I am recording a video, eating kettle cooked chips, and drinking water, because that's what normal teenagers do on Saturday nights. Okay, so as most of you may know, I am from Philly, and right across the bridge is Camden. And all you have to do to know the gist of what I'm talking about is type in Camden in Google, and I am 100% sure that in the first 5 results you get, one of them would be oh, so-and-so was shot, so-and-so was stabbed, so-and-so was arrested for drugs. That's what they do in Camden. So why we thought it would be a good idea to go to a baseball game at the Campbell Stadium, which is in the heart of Camden, wasn't really going through our heads. I guess we weren't really thinking of what we were doing, So basically, it's not really common knowledge, but I used to play ice hockey. And once a year, my hockey team would collect money from each and every person if they wanted to attend. I think it was the River Sharks baseball game in the Campbell Stadium. So every year we go. Just happened to be this particular year that we didn't have the best luck. So everyone on our hockey team all pitched in money, and we all get tickets and all go together to go to the Camden River Sharks baseball game at the Campbell Stadium in Camden, New Jersey. And we thought it would be fun. We thought, it'd be a great time. Let's just all go. We'd chill, just go. We don't have practice or whatever. So we all pitched our money and we all went. And it's directly over the bridge. So we start driving over the bridge and we're yeah, it's gonna be a good night. This is gonna be a good night. And we get over there and we get off the highway and we have no fucking clue where we are, where we're going, this and that. So we went, we got off the highway. It's after you get off the bridge, there's this small highway. You just it's you're literally on there for 2 minutes and then you have to get off the Camden exit. So we got off the highway and we had no clue where we are. And don't know why, for some reason, are any of your parents like this? My mom hates using her phone as a navigation system. So I'll be Mom, you know that we can just go on the phone and type in oh, Camden Stadium in Camden, New Jersey. No, she's oh, well, I know where I'm going, I know where I'm going. So we go, no clue where we're going, we're all fucking lost. So my mom's oh, there's a cop right there, let's just ask him for directions, because one, I don't want to be going anywhere bad. I want to ask him the quickest, the safest, and easiest way to get there. So fuck do you want? So we asked the cop what directions we were, and I still don't understand the concept of why my mom doesn't it's a simple 5 letters, you could just type in Campbell State, whatever. So my mom just doesn't like using the navigation system. I guess that's an old school thing where you just don't do that because they weren't used to that back then, whatever, not the point. So we find a cop. So we ask the cop for directions and he gives us directions. So we're about 10 minutes away from Campbell Stadium. So we go there, we start driving, and we're, just doing our thing, driving down the street like normal people drive, So we start driving and all of a sudden we hear 2 cop cars speed down the street with their sirens on. So we know we're in Camden, so we're whatever, we're in Camden, it's not that big of a deal. We keep driving, and all of a sudden we see 2 guys, they didn't jump in front of our, it's not we were gonna hit them, but they kind of jumped in the middle of the street and went across the the road, because it's a one-way street, and then there's people parking on both sides, and then you drive down. They didn't jump in front of our car so that my mom's gonna hit them. They went in front. We had room. We weren't close to hitting them. So when I say they jumped in front of our car, we had we mean they went in the middle of the street and went across, Okay, so they jumped in front, they went across the street, and we're what the why are these guys running? That's shady ass shit. So we keep driving, and all of a sudden we see another 3 guys, but they weren't on that side of the sidewalk. They were on the other side, and they were wearing all of the same baseball caps. And me and my mom looked at each other and we're Mom, they're a part of a gang. like wearing the same baseball cap or the same like symbol on the cap. They're a part of a gang. So all of a sudden we come down and we come to a stop sign, and all of a sudden another cop car comes, but he like comes and speeds along and like turns down in front of our car, so we're blocked. Like we can't go any farther because the cop like speeds down. So we're parked like this, like going straight down this way, and the cop comes from this side of the street, like comes and turns like in front of our car, parks in front of our car, gets out and jumps out of his car and like runs towards them. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like this is some shit, like what? We're scared as fuck. Like we have no clue what's gonna happen. We have no clue what's going on in the first place. Like we're in the middle of the top 5 worst places to be in the United States. And then all of a sudden another 3 cop cars come behind us. So we're literally boxed the fuck in between 4 cop cars in total. And there's no way out. There's a cop car in front of us, 3 behind us, and there's cars parked on both sides of the street. So we have no clue like what we're gonna do. All of a sudden, the 2 guys that were on this side of the street, they started running back up here, and they were like, ooh, shooting. And I'm not talking about like, oh, little kid ass like BB shooting, like BB, like BB gun, like testing a BB gun, like shoot. Like no, I'm talking about like fucking like legit shooting. So we're in the middle of this shit. Like we're in the fucking middle of a shootout between 2 gangs. I don't know if the other people were part of a gang. I don't know if they were like people, like, but we know that the other 3 people were part of the gang because they had the same like symbol on the hat. So all of a sudden, we start like beeping our fucking horn to get this cop's attention, and they're fucking shooting at each other. Like my mom's like, everyone get the fuck down. So we're like laying down on this, like on the floor of the car as these 2 like gangs are shooting at each other like from across the street. Our car got hit 3 times. So our car got hit 3 times on one side, and then another time on like the front side, like the fender or like the bumper, something, one of them things. So we start beeping the horn, and the cop's like, oh shit. So he gets in his car, moves the car, and my mom once the cop moves it, my mom floors it right down the fucking street and gets the fuck out of there. I'm sorry for cursing a lot, but like, this is some crazy shit. So my mom floors it, and we're like panicking. Like we can't, what are we gonna do, call the cops? Like the cops are right there handling the situation. So we had nothing to do besides like flip out and like basically tell the whole team. Like my mom called one of her good friends on my hockey team and told her what happened, and she was like, all right, just come. That's over with. So we eventually get to the field or the stadium, whatever, and right across the street is a parking lot. So our shot up ghetto ass car is like parking across the street. So like it's like a big thing. Like I guess it's the stadium parking or like whatever, like, but it's like a big lot, and it's gated too. So that kind of made my mom feel better that it was gated. And like in order to get in, you had to like go through the guard, and the guard had to like lift the little pole thing up, you know? Like, do you know how like at toll booths, like you can't go through like unless you pay, and then like the little bar thing goes up? That's what that lot had. So we were like, all right, at least we got like some good amount of security at this lot, so we don't have to worry about anything. And my mom did ask the girl at the toll booth, not at the toll booth, at like the booth to get in the lot, like if this was a safe parking lot. And she was like, yeah, no, you have nothing to worry about, like nothing to worry about. Bitch. We go in the game, obviously we're so like panicking and flipping the fuck out. Like we were just in the middle of a shooting. Like, like, come on, like you'd be the same way. We go in the game, watch the game, whatever. It was a good time. Like it honestly was good. I don't even know who won. Like I don't even like baseball. Like kill me, don't like baseball. Whatever. We come out and my mom is still talking. Like her good friend. Like we sat with them at the game. So they're like her and her kids are walking out with her. Like we're just chilling together. So my mom's friend, like they parked in the front of the lot, but like we parked all the way in the back corner because like we were the last ones there because of what happened. So they and this is a big lot, like it would have taken like a while, not a while, but it was like cold and rainy and like disgusting. So they offered to drive us to our car. So we get in the car and we start driving to our car, the shot up ghetto piece of shit, and it's not there. So we have no clue like what to do. Like we don't have a car. literally stuck in the middle of Camden with no car because it got stolen. Which they found, by the way. They did find it, but they found it with the front window broken open, obviously. And I don't know how, like, we have a nice car. Like, our car is like really nice. So I don't know how the bitch at the fucking toll booth didn't hear our alarm go off. Or like didn't hear like any, like, I don't know. First of all, I don't even know how he got out of the lot. But we have like a nice car, so like the alarm is like loud and like, you know, like crazy. My camera keeps stopping the video for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I need like a new memory card. But the cops come, they do what they do, and they found it. It was like 2 blocks away. Still had all the bullet holes in it, and they found it with a broken window open. So in one night, we were in the middle of a shooting, and our car was stolen with multiple bullet holes and a broken driver's side window. So basically, moral of the story is, first of all, don't ask a cop for directions. Second of all, use your phone that my mom doesn't like using for a navigation system. Third, don't go to Camden. Like, don't go to Camden. And like, I'm being serious. If you guys Google Camden and like just type in the word like Camden in Google, you will know what I mean. Trust me, like, this is one of the worst cities in the United States. Never going there again. Like, I think the baseball team like quit, like not quit, but like they left, their organization like left that stadium and like, what is it, it's March, they left like a couple months ago. I don't know, maybe like November, October, like one of them, they left. So they don't play there anymore. I don't blame them for not wanting to play there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this storytime video. Make sure to subscribe if you like this video. Leave it a like, and I will see you guys later. Bye.